map where the spirits flow. You found your way to the lost gold. We're chasing a trail that has long gone cold. To tell the stories that must be told. Michael's jokes light up the night. Brady's eyes catch every sight. MaryLynn connects with other realms. Together they unveil the tales.
Maybe you're missing out.
MaryLynn, not alone. Laughs and chills, truth and fun. Their journey's just begun. Step into the shadow, step into the night. Seeking the truth that's hidden from sight.
We're live.
We're here.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, March something.
April.
Oh, yeah, that's right. April. I forgot.
Mike.
Yeah, no,
April 2.
April.
that's right. We're now in that's right, April 2026.
Yep.
And we're going to have a great guest who's going to be joining us, a good friend of ours. I think it's really important because I think this is a great day for everyone to have just bitch awareness day. Okay, so we're bringing in the baddest bitch we know. Okay,
With that
She's
being
gonna
said,
get-
I'll bring her in now.
Good, bring her in.
And there
There's
she
Annie
is.
Waters. There she is.
she doesn't
She's
even
a
know what she's
customer.
doing.
Can
Nope.
you hear us, Annie?
I think
All right, I'm going to put her backstage until she figures herself out. And we
there
just
you go.
Yeah,
Let her figure it out.
Ash, how are you? Austin, what is up?
Hello,
It's
everybody.
great to see everybody. So I actually have some pretty cool things I was gonna talk to you guys about while we, I guess, wait for her to. Is she doing? How's she? Oh, well, she's moving now.
Okay.
I either saw her finger or a penis. I can't.
Oh,
I think it was her finger.
Okay.
yeah, probably a finger. Oh, she's frozen.
Just let it go. She's gonna come back. She'll come back. So
Take it back.
in the meantime, for those who, did you guys ever watch The Three Musketeers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, love The Three Musketeers. I've seen many iterations on, TV or movies or whatever. But me being a layman, I did not realize that I knew that it was based on, real events, but I didn't realize they were actual real individuals. So, and they had just discovered, they believe, in the bottom of below a church, the body of D'Artagnan.
Really?
Yes, and I have to share the story because I was kind of hyped at first until I got to the end,
Oh,
and then I was like, "This is a terrible story." Okay, hold on. But it's good to know because I didn't realize. Yeah, tell her to come back. But while we wait, okay, so D'Artagnan. Okay, archaeologists believe they've uncovered the remains of D'Artagnan, the French musketeer. So here's the story. Archaeologists have found the remains they believe to belong to the famed French musketeer D'Artagnan at a church in the Netherlands,
okay.
potentially solving the mystery of the hero's final resting place more than 3 centuries after he died. Okay. The skeleton was found buried in a tomb, or would you say tome? Oh, it's a tomb, right? Tomb sounds better.
Yep.
In front of the altar of St. Peter and Paul Church in the southern Dutch town of Maastricht, alongside a musket bullet and a bronze coin minted in 1660.
Wow.
Local independent archaeologist Wim
Swarzy.
Dijkman had mentioned the physical evidence matches historical records that report that D'Artagnan, whose full name was Charles de Bats de Castlemore, and this is where I was like totally hyped to tell this point. The physical evidence matches D'Artagnan, whose full name was Charles de Bats Castlemore, died after being shot in the throat by a musket ball during the French siege of Maastricht in 1673.
Oh.
So here he
So
goes, making all these Disney movies, living the life, this famed hero, only to get shot in the fucking throat and die.
weak.
So
But
how did he get that name?
D'Artagnan?
Yeah.
Based on his real name. How did they get D'Artagnan?
Because Charles de Bats de Castlemore is way too long to say.
Well,
Yeah.
D'Artagnan isn't any easier to say.
Yeah, but D'Artagnan's way better than D'Artagnan. That's what, 3 syllables? Charles de Bats de Castlemore.
Yeah.
Yes, that's 3 to 8 syllables right there.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Put him back. We don't need no bad juju. Hey, Marseille. Jean-Paul. You're right. We don't
Jean-Paul.
need any bad
JP.
juju. That's how Mummy 4 gets made, for all we know.
Yeah. They are making that movie, aren't they? Mummy 4?
Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, they've officially decided.
Okay.
For the spirit of D'Artagnan.
Oh, yeah. Spirits. So where is our lovely guest?
She said she's waiting
having
for
some
permission. So I'm going to resend her the link.
Okay.
I give her permission.
You give her permission? All right.
No mic. I'm here. She says no mic, but I'm here. I'm right here.
Should I add her?
They could have called him Charlie, but I don't know. Is that Charlie like?
Charlie.
Oh,
You don't
she's
have
got no
sound?
sound.
No sound. What the
Well, then
hell?
we're going to have to play the guessing game so I can read lips.
Yeah.
So
I can
nothing
only read
vulgar.
half.
Yes, I can read lips.
Can you really?
Actually,
If you talk slow enough, I can.
Oh, okay.
No,
Annie,
thank
do you know
Mike.
sign?
there
Do you
we
know
go.
sign language? Do you know sign language?
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.
I learned that one.
She's gonna go
She's getting there.
bye-bye.
In just 1 second. She's
Oh,
gonna
try it on her phone. She's gonna try it on her phone. Okay.
Try it.
Smart,
Yeah,
smart,
try your
smart.
phone.
All right, to D'Artagnan then.
To D'Artagnan,
Yes.
our friend D'Artagnan.
Let me get mine.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I've got. Did you see my little logo?
I
Oh,
saw.
nice.
Yes,
That's
I
cool,
need one of
yeah.
those. Are you selling
going-
those?
I'm going to, yes, I'm going to put
Yes.
our logo on it. But what I'm going to do is make a bunch of little stickers so we can slap it on the porta potties.
There you go.
Try to, and if you want to, just try to come on your phone.
Yeah, try your phone, girl.
Yeah, try it on your phone. But it says no camera. But if you should be able to hit the camera button. Oh, well, hold on.
No,
Your
she's
phone went
getting a
dead.
reflection of the computer.
Your phone went dead. All right, well, to D'Artagnan.
To D'Artagnan. Yes,
Spirits of spirits.
spirits for the spirit. So what are they going to do with D'Artagnan? I mean, is he going to stay there in that tomb in the Netherlands, or are they going to relocate him? Or
Well, he's definitely not going to fight another battle. That's for sure.
yeah, Jenny.
Jenny.
So
I'm at the.
She might need to get in though. You might need to log out of this one. I don't know if she's got permission to get in twice. I don't. Know if
Yeah, that's happened to me. You have to log out of one to get into
Martha!
the other.
yeah, go ahead and log out of here. Annie, Annie. Annie, listen, stop. I'm just going to kick her out.
Yeah.
Annie, log in on your phone. Log out of here.
All right, she's gonna try it.
Yeah. Anyway.
What up, Martha? But so what are they going to do with D'Artagnan? Like, I don't know. Because one, I guess they're going to have to confirm that it was D'Artagnan, but
Yeah,
everything seems to be in line with D'Artagnan. I just thought that was pretty intense.
that's cool.
But that's not even like the creepiest, weirdest thing I've discovered. I discovered something else today that was so unifyingly, mind-blowingly gross and
Oh,
creepy and truly hor- Annie, what are you doing? Are you on your you need to be on your phone. Not I don't want to see your phone.
I'm kicking her back out.
yeah.
We'll get her, guys. We'll get her.
We'll get her.
Have
You had
guys
me at
ever-
gross, Mike. So
Yes. Have you ever heard of the towers of silence?
Towers of Silence. No.
So do not Google it because it's pretty brutal. So what I'll do is I'm gonna send some pictures to MaryLynn.
So
She
now,
can.
now all I want to do now is Google it. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm sending them to everybody here.
Towers of Silence.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them to everybody. I've got some stills that are much better. Oops.
Sorry, everybody in the chat. Technical difficulties with our guest. Please hang tight.
We'll get her on.
And it's based off of the Zoroastrian faith.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
actually it's a religious thing,
Yeah, I've heard of that.
but you've heard of it, but you've obviously never seen the Towers
No.
of Silence.
Oh, wow.
No.
I saw this and I don't know what to I don't know
Ew.
what to think of it. I don't know what to make of it. So I'll explain it a little bit.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up.
Are they?
Apparently again, this is graphic a little bit, guys, not that you can see well, but just so you know, before you get on, it's a little graphic. We have a disclaimer. Deep, 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 deep. So what they do is once people die in their faith, it's apparently frowned upon to use fire or to dig up the earth. Oh, thank you very much. So what they would do is they created these cylindrical towery things. So people would literally just bake and be eaten by vultures and just kind of naturally go in a economical eco way. But it looks like something straight out of like I don't know, like The Hills Have Eyes or
Yeah.
Jeepers
So-
Creepers.
They're like
Yeah,
human
yeah.
roadkill.
Yeah, in a way.
Human
So they would
roadkill.
just leave them there and they just kind of let them, what do they call it?
Decay. Decay.
Yeah. Putrefy. Yeah.
Yep.
So
So
that blew my mind that this was this is a real thing. They have 3 different towers there. So they
So
closed
where's
it
this
off
at?
to the public. India.
India.
Wow.
Yes.
So what's all this? I see the bodies outlining the dead body, but what's in the middle of the hole? Are those all like bones or what's in the middle
Yes.
there?
Yeah,
So
that's all bones. All
Okay.
bones and charred bodies.
So they probably
From the
just
sun.
slide off into that pit.
Yes, that's the kind of
Ugh.
the plan.
That's the plan. Okay.
I can just imagine the vultures and all the stuff.
Yeah.
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 And this is like the what up,
Well-
Derek? This is like the not so full pit. They have another pit that's tremendously full.
Yeah.
And I was so like it's a tough pill to swallow, especially when we all live based on our religion. So for us, we look at that and we go, oh man, that is morally not acceptable, right? But
Right.
to them, to their religion, they say, well, no, what you do is morally not acceptable to us. Right?
Yeah.
It's literally just a matter of perception. And I mean, and I guess when you boil it down, I mean, it's tough because, we're not. Our whole idea is that we're not the bodies. We're the spirit attached to the body, right?
Yeah.
So once you pass, I guess the body doesn't matter as much. But
No.
in that same token, we, as especially European culture, American culture, we put a lot of emphasis on. Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Fucking hey.
Nice
Let's
and vibrant, I
try
agree.
first this one, then this one. Now let's try the laptop. How about that?
Oh, there you
This is
go.
good.
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It's Annie. And if anybody knows me, am I always late to a podcast?
Every
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yes.
Every fucking time.
So- Does your title say, it says Annie Waters? Am I missing it looks like assistant.
Assistant.
Yes.
I'm an
Okay.
assistant. I'm an assistant.
Assistant. Okay.
I love it.
Just making sure.
Well, Mike
I'm an
introduced you
assistant.
as the bad bitch, so
Yeah, you the bad bitch.
You a
At
bad
the
bitch.
what?
The bad bitch,
Oh, as horrible as this is going to sound like, this sounds really bad. I'm kind of the lost ghost bitch, sort of, kind of. Isn't that an assistant?
We'll make you a shirt.
I'll have to do something. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a shirt. That's a fucking shirt.
That
Anyway,
is a
how
shirt,
is
yes.
everybody doing tonight? I'm going to walk over to my table. With all my goodies that I have. I was so prepared. I was. So, whoops, I'm frozen. There I am. So, what's everybody up to
No,
tonight?
there you go.
What are we talking about? We talking about me? We talking about
We are
Bewitched
actually talking
Lotus?
about the Zoroastrani faith, who have this way of basically, instead of burying or burning their dead, they let them sit out in what's called a tower of silence, and they just let it.
What?
They just let it reach decompose, putrefaction.
On display and decomposing.
Yes,
pretty much.
they have 3 different towers for this religion. That's all that they do. But what's weird is, we look at it as that is distasteful, but they would look at what we do because they do it because they feel like the earth is sacred and that fire is sacred, so they can't do those things.
There we go.
So
Yeah, I was
they
gonna say,
look
bring
at
You're
it
not going to
as
show me this, are you? Oh, dear God. That is kind of, oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
So to them, burying people like a cemetery or like a funeral pyre, that's distasteful to them. But it's really interesting because we put so much emphasis on a cemetery, right?
yeah.
We
They
put
don't
so much
have-
emphasis on a production, on a service, on a funeral,
Well,
it's an
look at us as
event.
paranormal
It's almost
investigators.
an event. I'm sorry, what?
Well, and think of it from the perspective of a paranormal investigator, right?
Yeah.
People will go, they'll spend time in cemeteries.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. I get it.
What do you do there? I mean, God Lord,
Ooh.
right?
Well, it keeps people from going and hanging out.
There's no nameplates. There's no service of remembrance. There's nothing.
Yeah.
You're just
I mean,
a body.
It goes to show that that religion must really focus less on the meat suit and more on the spirit and the soul, right? I mean, they're willing to just let a body.
Oh God, you called it a meat suit. I love you.
We do.
That's
Yeah,
fucking gross.
that's what we call it.
Yeah.
Oh, meat suit. Good. Nice. But you're right. I mean, I've always said that too, Mike. I mean, here's the thing. We're doing a rabbit hole off the get. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You can't tell me things like the intricate workings of an ear. I'm sorry, I'm not buying the chemistry shit. As in, when we fall in love, it's things clicking and all that. You can't tell me. No, that's not how it works. I guarantee there's not something in my head that did it. Oh, boom. No, doesn't. Same thing ear, same thing meat suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that all the energy that we have, all these feelings, all this energy is gone the minute that the meat suit disappears. No way. No way.
No,
there is
that's
no
true.
way that, no, I totally get it. Absolutely. And truthfully, I am in this discussion with my husband. Laugh at me. Everybody laugh at me. I haven't decided to be buried. Fuck you, Mike. Buried or, yeah. Oh, sorry, sir. Fuck you. So I haven't decided if I want to be buried or cremated.
Okay.
Because this sounds stupid, but I feel like cremation is so final. What, my dead ass body in a casket isn't? I think of things like, well, what if they figure out how to bring you, they're going to come up with cloning. Mike, there's another rabbit hole in about 100, that we've only seen. I'm old enough to remember when they first cloned a cow or a, you know what I mean? They, well, humans are not far behind. And I've told my husband that I don't want either. I want to be like Futurama, my head in a jar. In a jar. You know, on Futurama when all the guys' heads are.
So there's like 500 people currently in a liquid nitrogen cryostasis.
Are you really?
So I'm dead serious. Yeah. So they've all have some type of like interminable disease. So they are technically dead, but biologically their body is preserved. And they spent $200,000 a person.
$200,000.
And the goal that their body is to be unthawed when they have created a cure for their terminal illness. Now, there's some people that are literally just the head and spinal cord that are firmly of the belief that they could reattach themselves. When that technology exists, they are to be unthawed and
like human Frankensteins, right? We're just gonna pump them full of electricity, bring them back to life, and then
Well,
so they've got so it's the skull and their spine. Do they have all the nerves that go with it, or do they just?
Well, no, they would. The goal is that technology would advance to a point where they would be able to recreate and reattach him to a body.
So it grows. So you just have the spinal column.
Yeah,
and
or maybe it just they create a body for you. That the technology gets to a point where they're able to do that.
And that's why I don't want my DNA lost. My DNA must survive. Yes. I have that. Not the same.
As long as there's cheap hotel rooms, we'll be able to find DNA all the time.
I mean, it's.
Well, like you said, you can always know.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
More likely to find semen than a demon.
A demon. Don't bring a black light.
I always knew that semen would come into this talk. I didn't realize it was.
Well, we are going to be on a battleship, so.
But it seems a little premature at this point, doesn't it? Shouldn't we have held off for a minute?
But right now, but to play a little bit on this point, there is something called altered carbon, which was a science fiction. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Semen for the semen.
Bailey's.
Nice. Good choice.
Bailey's. So I guess every time you say semen, we have to drink.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Semen.
I was
every time someone says semen.
Hey, are you using that semen in your cup? Because wow, that's a hell of a guy.
Altered carbon is a science fiction where they basically have found a way to genetically imprint your entire mental database onto a chip that is inserted into your cervical. So when your body, as long as you can afford it, you can have your chip taken out and put into a new body.
Mm-hmm.
And you come back only in a different body. But so everything that you remember from all your...
You can just change it.
assuming
Yeah,
you
like-
can afford it. Now, sometimes you can't afford it. You only get what you get.
Right.
And there's also a thing called loaner bodies in that. So basically, like, let's say you commit a crime, you may have lost the right to use your body. So they basically take it from you. So you're basically just, your chip is taken out and put on a bench. And then for the next 40, 50 years, somebody else has the opportunity to loan your body.
Oh, whoa. Holy.
Yeah.
But
Whoa.
wasn't that a movie already? Or it sounds
It's
I
like
called
feel a
Altered
movie
Carbon.
coming
It's
on.
called
I
Altered
feel a
Carbon.
movie
It
out
is-
of this.
So, and what's really interesting about the premise is they create a religion whose whole thing is, well, the religion believes that once you die, you die. You cannot put the chip back into anything, because what
Okay.
they would do is, like, let's say you were murdered. They would take your chip out and they would put it in a fresh body so you could come out and explain what happened.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
but then
But
take
here's
you
the thing,
back
if you-
out and you're done.
Yeah, right, because you can't afford the body. So then, but you would at least get that justice. So they've decided, so they create a religion, all of a sudden is created that says, hey, we don't want that. We don't care if you're murdered, raped, we don't care if you just die of natural causes. You can't be, it's against our religion to be put back in to find out anything. You should just be dead is dead is dead.
But
But it turns out that was all created because these rich people were going up into this special location and torturing people to death.
They were committing
Thinking
crimes
that-
that they were trying to cover up.
Exactly, but they
Yeah.
wanted to. So I mean, it's incredible the levels of creativity that can go into science fiction and our own mental
It is.
acuity.
You're right. You're right. It's amazing the things that we think of. I wouldn't have seen
Right?
plug a C charger into my ass. You
Derek.
got it, Derek.
Right.
I will be more
I do
than
have a
happy.
weenie,
I'm your
yes.
girl.
So you
But,
have the SIM cards or the cards that they're putting in. Can't they just go in and kind of, if you have an issue, go in and update those, or can they
Yes.
rewrite? Or
but
So apparently, at that point, maybe in the second season, but in the first point, there was no rewritableness, and I think a lot of that had to do with their constitutional allowances once the ability came around,
yeah.
and the only people that managed to basically become immortal were the rich folk, right? Because
Wow.
they had,
'Cause you
but they
can
were also the
afford
ones
with the bodies.
they could.
the
afford
only way
bodies.
that this would be successful, though, is under the assumption that we can take the human consciousness and the human spirit and soul and contain it in some kind of vessel in order to then transplant it to
How?
another body, right?
Right. Well, yeah, and that's basically what they're saying is through that imprint, I mean, they obviously don't bring in the spirit element, but it would assume that a lot like, when I hit my head and I thought I was done, I still found a way to come back. It's
Oh.
like my body notified me, said, hey,
Yeah.
hey, by the way, come back. So maybe it would act in the same way as in what second it gets reactivated, it notifies you to, hey, come back, and then you get popped
Yeah.
back
rebooted.
in. And you have to figure,
Yeah.
let's say 1,000 years of this goes by, you would eventually just
Right.
be prone to not just jump into a new body because you would wait. Well, maybe something will happen and I'll have an opportunity to come back.
Don't you feel like this could get exploited beyond words?
Oh,
As in, as you said, you've got it. Here's more movies coming up of the elitist who control that and
Right.
saying, well, you guys can live down on this shitty planet. And you know what I mean? It's so many of these technologically we're great, but it will also divide us. It will divide us. Yes, Ash.
Yeah.
It will divide us.
Well, yeah, it's always
It
dividing
will
because whoever has the money is going to be always going to be the ones in control.
And that's fucked.
Right.
That's screwed.
That's life.
Because Mike is speaking the correct way, as in everybody. But for some reason, not everyone, even today with treatments for you know what I mean? Not everybody. I'd be like, who doesn't want to look like Mike when they're reincarnated? Katie, MaryLynn, and I have already signed up for that shit.
Right.
I appreciate that, big dog.
To be Mike Gagliano.
I appreciate that.
I agree, Mike. And
What up, Mickey?
you know,
What's up, Mickey?
you mentioned your head, and you know, today I really don't want to mention it, even though I was walking Samantha to her inside her grandpa's house, and I had a really good balance. Remember we were talking about this, MaryLynn? I fell inside the door. I mean, and my ex-husband, are you all right? Yeah, I'm. But I was embarrassed and crying.
Him saying, "Come on in," he just says, "Fall right on in."
Yeah, no shit. It's my ex-husband, but it was just one of those moments that reminds me that I'm not over this shit. Shut up, Mike. I'm not over, just like how you are, Mike. I'm not over this shit. It still hits me out of nowhere. And I get embarrassed. I'm 7 years into this head injury. And it's like, I look like an idiot. No matter what
that's really interesting. But up, Rick. So you have balance. I never had balance issues.
I got balance bad.
Obviously I was a martial artist for a good chunk of my life, and then I did personal training for a good chunk of my life.
Will you point over to the other side of the room for me, Mike, while you're telling me this?
That way?
Thank you. Thank you.
But so for me, it came to a point where it was muscle memory, right? And yes, today was my first day back. I started doing physical therapy again today.
Good. So, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I had a bunch of epidurals, and then I had some platelet therapy. So I'm trying to figure out how to use my core the right way, because things are just different now. Things are just relaxed, or I'm using it different. So it's weird. Yeah. And there's a chemical imbalance that is definitely involved. Mm-hmm. Derek is always chemically imbalanced, mostly due to Jim Beam, but
that's alcohol imbalanced.
Right. Oh, right. Yes. But for me, I still have like double vision, and I just got. I
was going to ask, did you have your glasses?
I did. Today is my first day using them.
Let's check them out, baby.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So now all four of us.
Yay.
That's right.
You look great.
Yeah.
You look great.
They're nice, right?
You look great.
I have a tiny head, so they're 52 millimeter.
That's what
which
she
is
said.
The size you can get just before, just before kid size. It's literally a step above kid size, basically.
But you look good. You can carry that. You can carry that. Definitely. No, I had balance therapy for 8 months right after my accident. I had to do, because depth perception, right? Yeah. I could not drive a car for the longest time. And I had to stand, laugh my ass off, Annie. I had to stand and do these things like, if you're driving, you know how the outside goes, things go by you.
I would hope so.
Well, you have to stand and get used to. No shit. You have to stand there and get used to being in a car and having all this shit without your eyes going there. Yeah. Because that's what they want to do after this accident. They don't want to go this way. They want to go that way. Oh yeah, it's totally screwed. That's why you're in 1,000 times worse place than I ever got hurt. But it will last forever. Yeah, I mean, I have short-term memory issues. MaryLynn is correcting me on the daily of shit that I have forgotten, that she goes, "No, we did that. No, you said that."
I was fortunate. Okay. I realized that I was having that issue. So I started writing basically kind of my biography, just so
you should do that.
I did, because I didn't want to forget, but it is absolute chaos. But now that my cognitive ability has kind of finally started to kick in, I've started just completely rewriting it, but I'm able to use that as a guide, and it's been so much more smooth. I've been a lot more concise. I'm able to create my storyline how I wanted, instead of it just kind of being all over. So I'm very excited for that to be fruitiously done, I suppose.
Fruitiously.
Promoting the shit out of that one. Yeah, definitely.
You have a title? What's your working title? Is it a
part of
Comedy
me wants to go
Tragedy.
Dropped on my head. Dropped on my head.
Yeah, well,
Mike Gagliano dropped on my head.
It's Comedy Born in Tragedy.
Comedy Born Tragedy.
It's,
Okay.
I mean,
Let me know if you need help
you
with
know,
that.
I feel,
I will. I'll send you
I
everything.
feel for you. I feel for you so bad because, as I said, you're in so much more worse shape. Katie had a concussion not too long ago, so she knows, you know,
they suck.
a bit of the.
They suck.
They
Yeah.
absolutely blow ass.
Yeah.
When I got my concussion, when I fell, my jaw, I dislocated my jaw.
Yeah, I had jaw
Ooh.
issues too.
Did you have a jaw
Well,
issue?
that was
So
from my
that
other profession though. So, but that's fine.
50% to the house,
Right.
Mike. 50% to the house. I don't even know where I want to go.
Lots of
after
sperm
that.
on
I'm
this
just like,
podcast. Lots of sperm.
Yeah, you hurt your jaw too. So, this is
yeah, but I
interesting.
mean, I heard it, and now I don't know if it's my left side of the head.
Yeah, same.
So when I do, you ready? All the way up here, goes into here, up into here, migraine in my eyeball. I don't know how yours.
Yeah, mine are actually all on the right.
Are they?
Yeah, my migraines come from the right, but my shoulder pain comes from the left. But I also tore this labrum, so.
Stop it. Tore this labrum. No, tore this labrum. 2 rotator cuff tears and a bicep tear.
When you fell? Yeah, the same. Yeah, mine just happened when I fell.
They
just didn't find it for 6 years. That's the shoulder surgery I just had.
This reminds me of that movie. What was it? Lethal Weapon. Wasn't there a scene in Lethal Weapon
Yeah.
where they meet and they're comparing like gunshot wounds and shit? They're like,
Yes.
I got this.
Wait, they're like,
I got this.
Road Rage, 1978.
Right.
You know,
That's what it reminds me of. Torn labrum. Torn
What's
rotator
interesting
cuff.
about that, and Annie, my question for you is: after you sustain that injury and you realize, oh, my body is not working right, what did that do for you spiritually?
Oh,
right, because
it's really bad at the beginning. I'm not going to lie. At the beginning, there are so many questions of why. I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, for everybody, my concussion came, and this is how bad things affect you. And I know Mike's going to.
Even broken arms.
January 28th, 2019 at 8:37 a.m. That's how much that will ever stay in my head. I had a payroll meeting. I was part of upper management.
I used to love paydays. I can't taste them anymore, but.
Well, maybe Panera you don't taste anymore either.
No.
But I was payroll with them, and I was on my way to an early morning meeting in one of the locations in a mall.
She was going to Sparrow.
And it's no, I wish. But I was walking in, it's winter time. I walk in the
Wonderland?
Yes. I wipe my feet. And I keep in mind I'm on film doing this.
Yep.
I open the next door. There are wet floor signs everywhere.
Oh.
And what happens? In between the mat, there is water. And I bite it. And I bite it hard. This video shows me on the ground for like 15, 20 minutes. People all around me. Sounds kind of like you. When you fall, it's like, oh shit, what's going on?
Were you knocked out at all?
It was kind of, because I barely remember it. I remember people. I remember feeling like when the air gets kicked out of, you get punched, lose your breath.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember just not understanding what's happening.
Yeah, you just.
I didn't know what was happening. Just like you in the hospital when you were like challenging MaryLynn to every possible thing you could. You had no idea what was going on.
I have no memory, but it's different to say I have no memory and to say, no, I was knocked the fuck out. Because I had to ask Stevie, MaryLynn didn't show up for a couple of minutes, but she came quick. Not to say that she was slow. She came quick as fuck. But Stevie was there. And I said, Stevie, was I knocked out? He said, dude, maybe for like 30 seconds. But then it was like,
that's
you
crazy.
just like turned on and all you wanted to do was talk to me about work and you kept trying to get up, dude. He's like, I kept.
Well, that would be Mike. That would be Mike.
He was like, I had to hold you down. He's like, but dude, you had no idea who I was. MaryLynn showed up. I had no idea who. I mean, like, maybe I talked to her like I knew who MaryLynn was, like talking to MaryLynn.
You actually said my name,
Right.
so you did. You acknowledged me because whenever I
okay.
said Mike, you said Mary.
Yeah, so I had some,
You said,
but I don't remember
Right.
any. It was almost like, and this is where I think we have to realize that we could say that we are a body and that we are a spirit, and they are separate. But the reality is they're not.
yes.
They are simpatico. They're
No.
simpatico, right? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they
Because I
They
felt
are till
work
they're
off of
not.
it.
afterward,
They are till they're not.
afterwards, I had so many questions. I was upset. I was mad. I was sad. I was like, why is this happening to me? My life has completely changed.
Mhm.
Immediately. I was somebody who worked 60 hours a week. I was a
Tell me all about
workaholic
it.
shit. I was a workaholic shit. I was constant. You couldn't stop me. All I wanted to do was work, work, work.
Mhm.
And I got hurt and I can't work.
Mhm.
I can't work anymore.
Yep.
And that is the biggest life change, is the limitations I have on
Right.
things.
That's right.
And it sucks. It sucks. And your life like that, nothing is ever, at least for me,
Yeah.
ever going to be the
Yeah,
same.
and
Ever.
I get that, but Katie, when you hit your head, I mean, did that?
Yeah.
And you had that concussion. Did it spark anything inside you that made you think about life differently at all?
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know if it depends necessarily on the severity of the head injury, because I think about that too. Like, I slipped and fell in the lobby of my work, and I just rattled my head. You know what I mean? It was minor, and I had
That's what I thought about Bob Saget, and he died.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
shit.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
Uh-huh.
I forgot.
So,
He hit his head, right?
He did. He went
Yeah.
backwards and hit his head, and they said it.
Natasha Richardson. Do you remember? She had that ski accident and she hit her
Mhm.
head, the actress,
Right.
and she just went back to the hotel and laid
And that's
down.
it. Done.
That's it. Done.
And that's was
Yeah.
it.
Well, the weird thing is
So-
I often wonder what it is about the body that wants to make it get up. Like, because I was alone. I walked in, I was by
Yeah.
myself, and I fell, hit my head, and right away, like, I scrambled to get up. I walked up 2 flights of stairs, went to my desk, sat down. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep, like, my body just wanted to keep fucking going, you
Yeah.
know. And meanwhile, in the back of my brain, my damaged brain was like, you should probably go to the ER. You should probably go to the ER. But my brain was like, no, just keep working. You'll be fine. So it's this weird thing how, like you, Mike, you said when you fell, like they had to like basically hold you down so you wouldn't get up, you know. So what is it
Yeah.
about the human body that you fall or you hurt yourself, and then your first instinct obviously is to get the fuck up, right? And
Yeah.
just carry on like
Yeah,
nothing happened. It's so strange.
Yeah.
When I did, and I didn't even know I dislocated my jaw until somebody I guess they told me, because when I got up and it hurt so bad, I went like this and it popped back
Yeah.
in.
But I didn't even know until it popped.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, the things you just are going to stick with you. All I could think about afterwards, I need to call my husband. I got to call my husband. I fell down. I got to call him. All I kept doing was, where's my phone? That's all I kept asking people. Where's my phone?
Excuse me, times
I have
two.
to call my husband. And I was like, that's all I could think about. Bless
Excuse
you.
me.
Bless you. So, it's funny how your instincts, you had to go to work. Mike's like, I'm getting up. Fuck you. And all I could think of, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I got to call my husband. Where's my phone?
Well, I guess it's fight or flight. I guess there's some fight or flight there, right? Maybe your brain connects to your body and says, you're in danger. You know, you need to get out. You need to flee. And so you just want to get up and get out of the situation, I guess. Maybe that's part of it.
You don't want to admit that you have a problem.
Did your body, now, this is part of my shoulder problem. I just recently had so hard to say, shoulder surgery. And it's from the fact that after all these years, they found those tears. That's why I've been having trouble.
I thought it was just because you're old as fuck.
That could be too. I was telling MaryLynn the other day, she goes, I'm old. This morning, she goes, I'm old. And I said, but I'll always be older. So you know what? Always feel good about that.
Yeah.
No matter how old you get, I'm
There's
older.
always somebody older.
They're like, oh man, we missed this. Is what they had said. When
they missed it 6 years. But the thing is, when you fall, what did your body do? Mine, every muscle in your body when you fall goes, what? Oh, fuck, protect it.
No, of course.
Oh, shit. So
honestly, that's the only reason why I'm alive.
Tension all around it. Yep. It goes like that. So,
and this is why I tell people to
really
always
important.
study something, some type of martial arts, so you understand what it means to fall and what you can do in the form of an impact, because it saved my life.
And I think you're making big strides with that, Mike. And unfortunately, it's kind of like, thanks. I wish you weren't, but I appreciate it. I will not forget the night that I found out that you fell. I'm sure you can't either, but I mean, we were at Old South, Pittsburgh, and I think it was Crystal or Michelle from Louisiana Spirits went, and Karen. I have not seen Karen forever.
I know, we love her.
Virginia City.
She's the best.
She's awesome. But what was I saying? See, this is the memory thing.
Old South Pittsburgh.
What was I saying?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in Old South Pittsburgh when I fell.
With Louisiana Spirits.
I mean, see what I say? In the middle of conversation, Mike, and MaryLynn has had to do this for me. I forgot what I was talking about. Yes, Old South. So, and I remember hearing it going, and I was like, oh my God, because nobody said how bad you were. We didn't know if you were in a car accident, if you were dead, if you were this, if you were that. It was just that. What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's what I was eating. Sushi.
Sushi is a sin against man, Mike.
It's all cooked. It's smoked salmon with crab.
Oh, that sounds good.
So.
And I hate salmon.
Salmon's good.
It tastes like
salmon is one of the few meats.
Hey, Brandon.
Salmon and beef are the two things that I can eat that they don't so much have flavor, but I can understand their texture and kind of their flavor. Like there's, I hate to say savory because I don't really taste savory, but it's a.
Does your memory help you with that a lot? When you're tasting something that you've eaten before,
makes it worse.
And you're like, okay, I know what this tastes like. Worse?
Way worse, because it doesn't taste like that anymore. Like I love, like me, I love cookies. I love snacks, and I still buy them. I just can't.
Do you really?
He does.
I just can't fucking eat them.
My car will have a whole bag full of stuff when he gets out. It's still there. Or
Still
you'll
there.
just take one bite of it.
Yeah.
I can't help myself.
When you go to whenever you go to the grocery store, Mike, when we go shopping, you're like, well, I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and we're like, macaroni and cheese, yogurt, apples, peanut butter,
Stouffer's spaghetti.
Oh,
spaghetti. If I can't do Stouffer's mac and cheese, it would be Stouffer's spaghetti. But and those are.
So he has a very specific list of
it's
what.
It's true, because there are very few things that I can say I can have some type of enjoyment when I eat. Like chicken, I can't even. Chicken is literally like eating a stick of deodorant to this day.
yeah.
What? Oh God!
Yeah.
What is the drink What's the drink you like at Starbucks that you can taste?
Oh, I can't taste.
Do you remember?
I can't taste any of them, but I will get the pistachio. I'll get the pistachio with some caramel, or I'll do right now. It's a toasted coconut with caramel. I'll do the caramel because I can kind of taste some of the sweetness and some of the bitterness.
Okay.
So I like that. But coffee just tastes like it's basically like I'm drinking like a sweet oat milky shoe.
Okay. A sweet shoe.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But hey, look. It's way better than being dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I guess, yes. The alternative
Yes.
is my food tastes like shoes, but hey, at least
I'm
here to
breathing,
try and taste
and I'm
them.
vertical.
It's less of a complaint and more of just a statement of fact of things are just different now, and that's okay. I mean, we all go through our own emotional or spiritual or mental chrysalists, you know, where we go through these incredible changes. And sometimes, you know, we get to decide, but sometimes they're forced upon us. And, you know, just same with yours. When I had mine, I didn't understand. It wasn't that I was like, why am I still alive? You know, it was more, I know I'm not supposed to be.
And that's,
you know what I mean?
That wasn't part of me. Mine was more of, why can't I do this anymore? I can't think. For the longest time, part of the balance thing, whenever I would lay back, I felt like I was seriously drunk. The room would start spinning. I mean, I had therapists who had to help me lay back.
Hey, no, that's great. I'm glad your husband finally listened to me about the chloroform. That's cool.
Little dabble do you?
Yeah, little dabble do you.
You know, someday you and my husband talking is frightening, but you guys would love each other because he's going to be right there with you. He might make you blush, Mike, which it would be.
What's his last name?
I
Crosby?
don't. So
I'm kidding. No, it's terrible. It's
Hey,
terrible.
hey.
No, but I'm sure he'd comment on everything you're saying.
That's fantastic. He'd love that too, I'm sure.
But so yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lost Goat Productions. These are our major players. I am a assistant. I am, and it is a job I thoroughly am blessed and enjoy.
So here's a psychic question for obviously I'm not a psychic, but the three of you have inclinations.
Bullshit.
Well, let me ask you this. So insane asylums or mental asylums, right? You're dealing with people that are mentally checked out, unstable, whatever.
Yeah.
When you go, do you think somebody that has this type of head injury, could they basically be creating the same type of persona after death? Like, had I died, would I have become, or had she died, would she have become somebody that would have been similar to, you know, Trans Allegheny? Well, we already know Annie was yes, but I mean, what about me?
For me, I think you're going to continue as what happened, because you don't know, you know, when that happens to you and you're going through that.
Yeah.
You haven't worked through it. So when you pass or when you die, that part of you is still going to be there. But I think spiritually, as you continue and start learning spiritually, maybe you can get past it. But I think it would take a while to get there.
Because you wouldn't pass away and then all of a sudden you passed away at my old age, Mike, and that I wouldn't revert back to being 15. No. You know what I mean? It would be at that moment kind of, you know what I mean? Is that right? What do you think?
Well, and
there's no way.
And here's the thing, a good thing that she had mentioned was after a while, but we also have to think, hey, what up, David? What up, Michelle? You know,
hi,
when it comes to a while, you know, after a while, you'd come to the realization that maybe my body is no longer with us. But if you are dead and time is of no relevance, what is a while? I mean, that could be hundreds of years, hundreds of our years.
Right. It could take moments. It could take hundreds of years, but you would never know. That's why we investigate. We want to find out those. Those are perfect questions.
Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. And we lead into ba-dum-bum. That's why we investigate. So that's a good. I mean, we want to so badly know what happens.
Yeah.
And I have to believe the people who have come close, such as, hi, Christy, Mike, you know, you've come closer than most people I know, that, you know, how close. I mean, seriously, I was scared shitless when I heard what happened. It was crazy.
It was pretty intense.
Marcy, ladies and gentlemen, How many
We'll
days?
see you in Marcy. I'm going to pop this up. Hold on.
Yep, there we go.
9 days,
Asian country,
ladies
everybody.
and gentlemen.
Woo!
Let's rock.
James.
Let's do it. We are all going to be there. We are going to have a great time. If you were there last year, you guys know what it is. If you're not, oh dear God, get there. We're going to have the absolute best time.
Woo, James.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Marcy Lee and Louisiana Spirits put this together for everyone.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, we are doing the Friday night. Mike is, we're doing karaoke and just lots of fun. And then I'm also doing the gallery reading.
It's going to be great.
You had to get karaoke in there.
Yeah.
You have been trying to get karaoke into so many things.
I know. And now I only have one ear. So why not? Enjoy the last year while I have it, you know?
Well, that sucks. That's not cool.
Well, that's going to happen next week. And then after that, we're actually going to be heading over to Booze on the Battleship.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Again.
I'll be there, too.
All of us will be there. I'm super excited. Oh, we get to see Steve.
Yep.
We get to see Steve. I am pumped to see Steve.
Steve's going to be there. He's ready. He's so excited.
Can't wait. Yes. Hopefully Steve will, I don't know. I'm going to buy Steve an outfit, I think.
Do we know Vince Keelan is going to be at Booze on the Battleship?
Mr. Keelan is going to be at Booze on the Battleship.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
yeah.
Why?
No. No, that's going to be great, man. Yeah, no. Vince, he's also going to be at Cajun Country.
He's going to be a Cajun.
Love seeing that guy. Yeah.
Yep.
There are so many. Like, we're literally going to hop over there.
Robert Ramirez,
Mike, Master of Ceremonies. Master. Broadhead Beard Brawl. Yeah, Bewitched Lotus, Paramore. Okay, Bewitched we are sponsoring, Mike, one of the contests. I believe it's the styled beard and the handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
I think that's the one we are sponsoring. Wow. So I know Para with the Normal sponsoring a contest with the gentleman. And yeah, okay. And we it's for such a good cause. Wisconsin Bearded Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. Check them out, follow them. They do such great work.
Gonna be epic.
Now,
oh geez.
This one, unfortunately, I will not be at the Broadhead, even though I'm sponsoring, because ladies and gentlemen, let's party. We are going to be at Rhodes Hotel Haunted Tarot Tour.
That'll be fun.
I love Rhodes.
This is the most unique experience that I can't wait. Not only we get a tarot workshop, we get intuitive paintings. We get to investigate Rhodes Hotel. Oh my God.
I'm excited to go.
Me neither.
I haven't been inside. Now, if Mike Couch is watching, I've got to tell you, I've been there outside, and I just drove through the town on my way back home just to see what it was like. There's nobody in this town. There's nobody in this town. There was nobody there. We pulled up in front of the house. There's nobody there. No sign of life.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm standing in front of the hotel, and this girl comes walking up behind, and she goes, "You here to see the hotel?" I felt like going, "Yeah, you think?" But I was so creeped out by.
Wow. Last time I was there, a girl came up behind and said $10 for a lap dance.
$10? Wow. You should have jumped on that.
I thought that was a good deal.
Literally.
I should have.
It was a good deal.
Yeah.
You should. Okay. After the Haunted Tarot Tour Workshop. That's what I call it. I'm serious,
the
Katie.
Haunted Tarot
This is such a great idea you came up with. Tamerlane Media, ladies and gentlemen. What a great idea.
The Haunted Tarot Twerk
What are we
shop?
looking at now?
The tour shop?
What? Oh, God. I thought you said Haunted Tarot Twerk shop.
Oh, twerk. Yes, I'm teaching. Yes, I'm doing a twerk workshop. Whatever. Twerking.
So you're going to be twerking?
Whatever.
Annie was like,
we got to make some money, Mike.
I was like,
I told you 50% to the house.
Twerking tarot.
What's all this?
So
This is cool.
So what we have on the screen right now are going to be available in t-shirts. So we are taking orders for these now. So if you want to place an order, let me know. We do have for the
I want that one and 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 that one.
The booze, and then this one's Cajun Country as well. And then these are just for Mike.
Yeah,
He's created the Gains Above Pains is his new brand. And then, of course, he will cause us.
Oh, I love it.
So any shirts that you want, we are taking pre-orders for those. And then I will bring them to the conventions wherever you're at, and we'll get them to you so that way you can pick them up and save on shipping. But if you're not going to the convention, I will ship them to you.
Are you making pants?
Do I need to make pants?
Well, I'm just letting people know.
Ooh, sweats. Sweats would be cool.
We will not ship your pants.
No, I will not ship your pants.
That's funny.
What's this let's do crimes? Because that picture kind of looks scary to me. I'm kind of afraid for.
So that's a rougarou, a ghost, and a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I feel like I need an adult to wear this shirt because it kind of missed, but that's pretty cool. Mike, I will cause a scene.
Yeah.
I don't get it. What's with the frog?
You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. I promise.
Okay.
I will cause a scene.
It'll all make sense.
Okay.
It will all make sense.
So Lost Goat Productions,
but it's
Bewitched, we are going to be all over the country this year, hanging out. We get to go to Maine, guys. I've never been to Maine. It's going to be so cool. And Scranton. We're going to Scranton.
I'm very excited for that.
Scranton, Pennsylvania. You know, the only thing I'm thinking of is The Office.
Yeah.
Mike, we got to do something since Pair with a Normal is kind of like
it's a Pair with a Normal like send off. It has to be done. And just so you guys know, you can watch Pair with the Normal season 1 on Tubi and Beacon TV, and season 2 season 2 will be released exclusively to start with Beacon TV shortly. We're still working everything out, all the kinks, and getting all of the editing done. It's all pretty much done. We just got to get it all finalized and through, and then we'll have a release date for y'all.
Mike, I know you have a podcast you got to do in a little bit, and not too long. But there's a couple things I want to talk about really briefly.
I got time.
Okay. One of them is Katie had mentioned watching a podcast I had done before. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even fucking get paid for this. I do this for fucking punishment. I mean, I don't even get paid.
That wasn't directed at you, Annie, by the way. You know that.
Right.
Yeah.
I love these guys, and you have to understand that these guys are the most wonderful, caring, generous, psychotic people I have ever known. But one of the things, okay, so I am going to start doing things. Katie saw me on this one. I don't have time today because of this, but I'm going to make spells, baby spells. I have everything for it right by me, but I understand we're crunched for time. I will be doing that as well as making spell jars for people. Actually, I want to teach people how to make them. So I'm going to have ingredients with me and baby spell jars, and we're going to make some spell jars with me. Mm-hmm. I will also be featuring Southern Sass Candles, has paired with Bewitched Lotus Paranormal. They have a line of candles, wax melts, all Lotus style, all Lotus smells. And from what I understand, MaryLynn, a couple of these candles are done in the ststyle of your paintings.
Oh.
I think she did a couple color-wise to kind of go for you.
Kind of to have that theme.
And that theme. So I will have that. I'm also going to be creating some more things along my lines to show at events and such. So I'm really excited to do that. As I said, I'm a personal / production assistant with Lost Goat. that is super fulfilling. And as stupid as it sounds, don't let this go to your, it's like a dream come true, because I just love learning. There's so much in this fucking world to learn. Get off your ass. Let's go.
And we're really excited that one day she'll retain it. So it'll be great.
Right.
Truth. Fucking truth. The other thing I want to mention before we all go is something near and dear to my heart. Yes, it's April Fool's Day. My grandmother's birthday. It's also the beginning of Autism Awareness Month.
Yeah.
This is Autism Awareness Month. For people who know me, I have a granddaughter. Her name is Samantha. She is 9 years old. She is very high up on that spectrum. Nonverbal. Probably about the mentality of about 3 or 4. We do go to normal elementary school. We're trying to get socialization, things like that. Autism, there's a huge spectrum. Huge, people.
It's true.
It's more than what you think it is. There are more of us, whether they're people with autism, people affected with fucking right, Marcy, people who are affected by autism, the families, ripple effect. I really encourage everyone this month to take one moment of your time to learn about it, because you never know. We didn't know about Samantha till she was like 3 or 4, maybe 5, because kids are slower speaking, developing. So you wonder, oh, she's just, and then you realize it's not that. Mm-hmm. It isn't. Right now, for a little bit, Samantha's hanging out at me with my house, at my house. I've had her almost, boy, we're pushing, I don't know, 2 weeks. You have no idea, folks. Marcy does.
Damn, I'm trying to find
what it's like.
The name of somebody. I want to say their name is Eddie and Jamie. They've got they were at we met them at Lone Star Paracon, and they've got 3 kids. They have severe autism. One just went through a whole ordeal. But and the same thing. Samantha, is it Samantha? Correct? That has autism.
Yes.
Man, look. If autism existed in 1982, bing, I'd have been opposed.
It did.
I would have been a poster child, but it wasn't really considered a thing to take, at the time. So for me, and that's one of the reasons why I like our show, Paired with the Normal, and Lost Goat as a whole, is, it was to show that you don't have to, we always think that you have to have the same think when it comes to the afterlife, when it comes to the paranormal. And I have a deep founded respect and love for, people that are going through, being autistic, because really it's not a sickness. It's not a disease. It's nothing like that. It's just a new fabric of life. And they just need to understand that there's people that understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I mean, even the thing that's struggle, there are some people who have autism, who have children who speak. Yes. Samantha doesn't. Someday, I hope to hear the word grandma. Someday. But I may never hear that. The most important things I have to do, I have to teach her life skills. Sure. Brandon sees ghosts. Yeah. You know what? Good point.
That's a whole
because I will
in and of itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that sometime. And if
their mentality is more
in that one,
so they can actually.
I would like to be part of that one, because Samantha as well, she will look somewhere and start giggling, or like having a conversation, and you're like, what? My husband's brother, my brother-in-law, his ashes are in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Is she talking to him?
Right.
I don't know. But I truly believe that special needs can have a certain track. I think spirits are drawn, maybe in a protective sense, even. I don't know. But I truly believe that, she's seeing something. She's talking to someone. don't know what. And especially since my house is so open to those possibilities, they're not even fucking possibilities. They're realities. And yeah, I've had plenty of things happen in this house. So absolutely, I think she's talking to somebody. Guys, I don't know if you can notice also, no matter what, thanks, Christina. Guess who's on the
I will actually,
show?
the second I'm done with this, I will actually be on Christina's show on her podcast where we'll be kind of delving a little deeper into everything. So I will share it to my page so everybody has an opportunity to find it.
Is amazing. I love
and
Christina.
It's called Searching for the Afterlife.
I have loved Christina. I've spoken with her several times. She is a wonderful person and absolutely adore her. But
and that's literally in a few minutes. So
and I know I'm going.
Time.
Then I'll go ahead and do the outro. So thank you everybody for joining us.
Oh yeah.
And
but we'll go let Annie finish her
No,
thought
you're
process.
fine. I just want to, like I said, come see me, Bewitched Lotus Paranormal. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I am with if you don't always know, you will also see me everywhere because I promote the living crap out of people. Why? Because we should support each other, not fight with each other. Isn't that right?
That's right.
So I do that as well. So I'll be with Lost Goat Productions on a lot of things. And also, please take the time, just one time this month, to learn something about autism. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. All right, get us out of here. Go listen to the boss later. My boss says, you know, I'm always putting something. Oh shit, it's the boss. You know, just see you guys later.
Thanks, Annie.
Love you.
Love you, Annie.
Everybody
tell the stories that must be told. Michael's jokes light up the night. Katie's eyes catch every sight. MaryLynn connects with other realms. Together they unveil the tales. Got 'em all cryptids, aliens
I'm sorry, jam on it.
Exploring mysteries old and new. Ghost legend, these unknown. And MaryLynn, not alone. Laughs and chills, truth and fun.
I love that.
Journey's just begun. Step into the shadow. Step into the night. Seeking the truth that's hidden from sight.
That's right. Lost Goat Productions. Lost Goat Productions. Woo!